Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Heaven on Earth. I'm Michael, the Leo Mystic, and this is where I bring you the sacred mission for this week through the astrology to bring light, love, and spirit here on Earth. This is the astrological forecast for the 2nd until the 8th of March. This is the new reality, baby. Are you feeling it? It's freaking intense. And especially, for those people who have, who are women. It's like Venus is getting a rough time. These are our values. These are our feelings. And they're all in Aries, which is in and of itself, it's like, it wants to go home. It's like, I don't want to be in Aries. I don't want to be my detriment. I don't feel like at home. It's like, what the fuck? And Venus has been, that since it went, since it started leading the pack of the planets, that happened in Virgo. So this means it's all about a service towards others. And now it has to be, come up with all these Saturn, Pluto, Stallion, and Mars is there now. So this is like, the gathering of the bad boys of like the mafia in Capricorn, all facing towards Venus and saying like, you're going to fucking shut up. You're not going to do anything. And it's better be in integrity. And it's like, Venus is like super scared, but angry at the same time. It's like full of rage. And it wants to express it, but at the same time, it's like we got Sun in Pisces, we got Mercury in Pisces, so it's like, ugh, everybody's in the fog, everybody's like blurry, everybody's like, what the fuck, there's something going on in here, I'm not sure what it is, and but at the same time I'm feeling so fucking angry, and it's like, well, Venus in Aries has squared Pluto. This is, what are you gonna do to bring new values, new creativity into the world? What are you gonna do to serve? What are you gonna do? 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 It's like, I don't know. It's like you get scared after a while and you can feel fucking guilty because you're not doing shit. But we're Sun in Pisces, we're Mercury in Pisces retrograde, and it's actually a good time to go within and just say, you know what, all that business, it's actually like, I'm really going to go within. Whilst at the same time, it's a really good time with Mars in Capricorn trining Uranus and Taurus. And this, makes it like a paradox in a sense. Like whatever is going on, it's good. Like it's like you can do it. Like, especially in terms of business. But this is where the masculine side gets like, it wins. And I mean by the masculine side, we got to find some different, it's like the polarity, like that distortion on that masculine, hardcore, beat up, hustle, all those things. This is where we beat ourselves up. This is where we're like, I'm not doing enough. And I'm like, I knew, and it's like, oh, and we're getting a tough time, but we're being prepared. Like we're being prepared because this week, I think from Wednesday to Sunday, the universe is really gifting us some beautiful things. Like if you really listen, if you really do the fucking work. But Mercury is going to stop, and Mercury is going to, come at its last degree on Thursday. It's not going to go direct until like Tuesday, Wednesday afterwards. So it's still going to be a whole week of like technically retrograde, but here's the key. This is where it all is going to, go different. I think it's important for you this week to really, 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 really do and speak up and speak out. And it's going to happen on Wednesday when Mercury comes into Aquarius, where this is going to shift. Mercury in Pisces is like confused and it's within, it's emotional. But in Aquarius, it is speaking out. It is new insights. It is like, it's an activation of the mind in a sense, but of a higher mind, not of your mental mind. It's an intuition, like it's like the electricity. And you know, it's gonna sextile Venus in Aries. So this is important because Venus is squaring over to Saturn. So this is really hard. That's that reality check. And that reality check is where you like, what am I gonna do to, like, all the things that I'm seeing that are happening right now? It can be anything, like corrupt government, you know, the non-conventional or the conventional farming, all the abuse, the coronavirus, all of that stuff that is really not helping the world. Like, what am I gonna do about it? Like, how can I serve? How can I act? How can I lead from love? Because, you know, Venus is gonna come together on, like, it's gonna conjunct Uranus and Taurus, and it can be extremely like disgusting, or it can be so freaking sweet. It's like, it's two opposites. It's like I think from a spiritual aspect, it's really bringing love and sensuality to the human relation. So there's a lot of healing that can happen, especially because we have Sun in Pisces. But you know, and also because it's going to be Moon in Cancer. So all on the North Node, that's all saying on Wednesday, it's all saying, wake the fuck up. And we're going to wake up. Like, we're going to wake up. It's like, it's going to be weird because Mercury is still retrograde and it's still going to be confusing. But I think, and we are going to get new insights. We're going to get like a wake up, like, holy shit, like, it's really here. I think up until now we haven't really realized what the fuck is going on, like, as in how strange it is, how weird it is, how the new normal is extremely rough. That is gonna feel, especially because Venus, you know, square Saturn. It's like, you're gonna feel that reality check so fucking much. It's like you're gonna wake up and say, oh my God, like, yes, this, you're gonna see it. You're gonna realize it. You're gonna see what's behind the whole reason of the coronavirus. And I'm not talking conspiracy theory. That's all other stuff. I'm not gonna go there. It's like your intuition, your realization, the whole bigger purpose. It's like a sixth dimension in a sense, like, no, sorry, fifth dimension in a sense, where you have a bigger view on, like, or on top of the pyramid and seeing what is all going down in the realm of the 3D and time, and like why it's all interconnected. Why is this happening? Like, and it's not going to be for long because like Mercury is still retrograde and we got still Sun in Pisces. So it's not going to be for long. But I think Moon on, you know, Cancer is on the North Node is saying, get out of your comfort zone. It does not feel comfortable on the North Node, but it is saying, Moon in Cancer, come home. Like, feel it. And you're going to freaking feel it because Venus is going to be on Uranus in Taurus. That is feeling it. It can have the opposite effect where it shuts down your whole freaking nervous system. But I think if we can stay balanced, we stay centered, it can really ascend us to heaven, especially because we will have, by the end of the week, we will have Venus on Uranus exact when the Sun is on Neptune. This is a spiritual ascension, especially because we have Mars in Capricorn that was sextiling the Sun in Pisces the whole freaking time, which is an incarnation of the flesh. And it is like being the Christ, being like embodiment of love, unconditional love. And now, you know, the whole, yes, Sun on Neptune is mist, is fog, is like, whew. And Venus on Uranus, yes, is a shock. It's gonna be shocking and it's gonna be freaking confusing. But I also think, honestly, if you wake up from that reality check, if you really are able to stay centered, realize that, you know, these are, this is going to sound weird, but realize that these are projections and these are illusions, and that it's a creation for a bigger purpose, and that you see that bigger purpose, and you really, like what Mercury is saying actually is stop the mind. It's exactly opposite Moon in Leo, all at the same time, while Sun is on Neptune and Venus is on Uranus and Taurus. What is that saying? It's like a full surrender. It's a full surrender of the heart. Like the heart is as far away of the mind as it can, and Moon in Leo is like I want to live my truth. I want to know who I am. I want to be like God. It's like playful. It is like wow, expression of the heart. So if you go in the heart and you integrate that into the insights you got, and that Sun on Pisces is gonna be like wow. It's like it's an enlightenment. I think there's beautiful things gonna happen this week. I see people waking up. See, I see full realizations. I see embodiment of the Christ. I see also people really getting a freaking big shock. I think if you're not listening and if you haven't been, I think it's gonna be shocking anyway. I think it's going to be shocking anyway, because for a second, even like if it is like a certain kind of enlightenment, it is like, whoa, you're going to be blown away, and you're going to say, this is not real. That like what I just witnessed, that's not fucking real. Like it cannot be real. What the fuck? What was that? And that's in the good sense. Like, but there are going to be people who are going to lose their money, who are going to lose everything of value that they're attached to. It's a force. It's a full surrender for those who are not surrendered yet. And those parts, even if you're like, I don't care how spiritual you are, how surrendered you are, there's still parts you need to surrender to. These parts are going to be like, it's the ultimate, like, whoa, like nervous system, like breakdown, like poof. So, I mean, you know, I think it's beautiful gifts that the world is giving us. It's a lesson in surrender again. It's a reality check, a wake up, and it's a reality check for you, especially on Wednesday. You need to speak up. You need to say it. You need to say it. You need to do it. You need the realization, that the things that you see clearly, you need to say it. You need to like, what the fuck, like this. You need to fight all of those things that are corrupt from a loving way, because Moon is in Cancer, right? From a nurturing way. This is non-violent communication. All of those tools are important. How, you know, all of the, you know, at the same time, forgiving. Like, I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, you know? Understanding that all these other people, they're not awake, and they need to realize in their hearts what is wrong, why they're doing what they're doing, and how it is not okay, how it is not right, how it's not contributing, how they are in their ego, how we are in the ego. We have to look at ourselves, like where are we in our ego, where are we clinging on to? It's good. Well, I mean, this is the new normal. This is intense, this is powerful, this is it can feel a lot. But, you know, I think the new normal, whenever that comes, it's always uncomfortable. So we'll adjust. Yeah. Well, let me see. Let me give you some guidance here. So let me look at a card. Okay. Well, okay. If that's not okay for you, like focus on the light. This is the message. Focus on the light. Now, you know, yes, you need darkness for the light, but I definitely think that we have more dark in, well, I need to show this to the Instagram camera here. Thank you for reminding me. But it's focus on the light. You know, the light is our goal, our purpose here in the 3D world, to bring that into the flesh. And by the lights, You know, we definitely mean the wisdom, we mean love, we mean the rays of the sun. Yeah, let's not get you too much confused, but like focus on the light, focus on hope, focus on what shines, focus on wisdom, focus on within, you know, because the light is not without. It's all balanced anyway. But so let me see them how we can do that, like what guidance we can get to focus on the light. Like, let's see what angels are telling us. Well, I mean, ask the angels to clean your body and your spirit of old pains in exchange for rest. So I think this is forgiveness, okay? That's what it says. Forgive. I've just been saying this whole fucking time. But, you know, this just shows is that if you're going to hold on to old pains, to how... I don't care whatever happened in your life, like traumas, anxiety. I had anxiety attacks. Like, and it's not, why would you keep blaming people? Why would you keep looking back and just like, why did that happen to me? Or why did that person do that to me? Like, no, you know, the whole big reality check is going to be about that. It's like, well, why are you not continuing your life? Why are you not taking actions? Why are you not stepping up? Why are you not fighting for justice? Why are you not really caring? Why are you not really loving? Why do you have to keep drag your past with? Why are you so addicted to your fight-flight mode? Right? Why are you angry when, you know, the camera lady is kicking the freaking camera? All those things, all right? Anyway, thank you so much. I hope you can still see me. But see you next week. Let me know in the comments down below, how is this planet energy affecting you? Oh my God. I'm going to be actually in a really nice spot with Kundalini Yoga teacher training in Amsterdam with Simrit. And I'm actually really excited about that because I'm going to get the full blow of all these things. I'm going to feel them firsthand, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be in spirit. So thank you so much. Much love. See you next week. Peace.